Passengers stars Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt, and the story of this movie is different from what the trailers are telling you. The actual story of this movie is Chris Pratt wakes up 90 years early on the ship that's going to a different planet. It's a 120-year journey. They're 30 years in. He wakes up from his cryo sleep, and he can't get back to sleep. So a year later, he goes crazy and opens Jennifer Lawrence's pod, waking her up as well because he needs someone to interact with. And that's our movie essentially. It breaks it up into three parts. Like the first part of the movie is Chris Pratt alone, which is probably the best part of the movie on all honesty. The second part is like a sci-fi romance kind of thing going on there. And then the third part is like a thriller-esque kind of thing. I don't know. It's a decent movie actually. I don't think it deserved to be ridiculed like it was by the critics and everything. Because it is actually a decent movie. It had good pacing for the most part. It's slow, but it's a slow burn, but it's worth it, and it went by decently quick for me at least. And the cast members are very good together. Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt, they work well together. It's all good. The visuals, the visual aesthetic of this movie, cinematography, set design, everything looks absolutely beautiful. I bought that they were in space. The visuals are fantastic. Everything visually is amazing. Just the writing could have been tighter in this movie, which leads me into my problems. Some of the dialogue is very cheesy. The romance at times is also really cheesy. And once you realize the reason they woke up and this whole mystery is revealed, what's wrong with the ship, because they tell you these things in the trailer, they set these mysteries up. It's not really satisfying. In the last 20 minutes, I didn't like the last 20 minutes much. Before that, I liked it a lot. But then I was just, I don't know, it just was very flimsy in the last 20 minutes or so. Didn't like how it ended, really. Aside from that, though, I did like the first two acts of the movie for the most part. I did like those a lot. The visuals are fantastic. The romance is fine but cheesy nonetheless. And it makes for an entertaining movie with great visuals that I recommend watching once. I give it a B minus. I know it's rushing this review, but I'm gonna go see Manchester by the Sea in a few minutes, so I'm just getting ready for that. But the only reason I reviewed this movie in the first place, this B minus level movie, I actually thought it'd be worse, but that it surprised me, so I was happy with that. But yeah, so yeah, the only reason I reviewed this was because I was going to see Assassin's Creed last night, the 7 o'clock showing, and the projector broke, so they sent us to the 3D one at 7:30. That one broke, so I had to go see Passengers instead. That's the only reason I saw this movie. I saw it in 3D too. Don't see it in 3D. Just mentioning that very quickly. But yeah, so B minus for Passengers. It's it's fine. Sorry, the thing's shaking too much, but it's a decent movie. I liked it enough. It's fine. But yeah, so it's my review for Passengers. So peace.